Like it went from the Tuesday, which is tomorrow, so I guess the 8th, all the way to the 12th. I
Like
could
they're
just pick
finally
whatever
listening. It's like they're listening, John. They're finally changing
maybe.
it.
Yeah, actually, if Amazon you are listening, like yeah, let's go. We'll get something going if you are listening to these ideas. But I've been sharing about that forever, about this need that people really want certainty more than speed, and that speed with delivery has just been like a cheap, kind of way to meet that. Because if you promise me a delivery in an hour, you've got a lot less ambiguity around like how that is going to impact your day or whatever. Being able to pick it though is super interesting. And Robert had made a comment on my post about the fact of like, well, isn't this just kind of like a timer? You just release the order on time. And on the surface, that's all it might seem like. And if you really had enough inventory, that could be true. But the reality is that if you're going to actually allow people to go through the transaction, hit buy, they figure it's theirs, they're going to get it, you take the promise of their day. The only real way that you can guarantee that promise now is to actually segregate or remove that inventory, whether it's actually physically removing it and picking it early, or systematically and programmatically like dropping it into a bucket so that the next order that comes in doesn't believe that the same inventory level is there. So it's actually more complicated than people think. But Amazon obviously is extremely well positioned to do it because of the fact that they're actually holding the inventory and not just the delivery, which is probably one of the biggest challenges for a lot of regional players who might want to try it. But either way, I thought it was super cool because that is going to grind people if that becomes the new standard of like, well, I should be able to pick my day up to a week or two in advance.
Do you think